Kiera Bourque was sentenced to 1 year of jail and 2 years of probation after pleading guilty to the manslaughter of 17-year-old Devon Blackmore. His mother, Lorrie Blackmore, spoke after the sentencing.
Sentencing arguments on Friday, September 18th, defense lawyer Paul Varga mentioned several times that his client, Kiera Bourque, saved the family of Devon Blackmore the pain and anguish of being put through a trial. We want Mr. Varga to know that he is not welcome to speak on behalf of Devon's family. Our family wanted a trial. We wanted a trial so that everyone knew exactly how Devon became to be lying in that hallway of that apartment building after months of manipulation, being taken advantage of and being used for financial support, only to receive Narcan shot after naloxone shot and being administered CPR by EMTs. He left the relationship on her terms, and that cost him his life. Pleading guilty right before trial, Kiera was able to manipulate and decide for us all what we came to know about the circumstances surrounding Devon's death. We know one thing for sure: there were other choices that should have been made that fateful weekend in April of 2017. As Devon lay with a high fever, struggling to catch his breath, his lungs filling with pneumonia, he should have called her parents. He should have phoned Devon's parents, or she should have dialed 911. Instead, she chose to melt down her illegally obtained non-prescription morphine and inject my son not once, but twice. No one should ever feel comfortable administering drugs to another. Devon was in need of medical attention on her shoulders that he needed, not treat her drugs he knew were enough to cause harm from her own overdosing experiences. When an addict behaves in ways that are reckless and causes the death of another, it is not enough in their actions to apologize. After dragging out the proceedings and then claim reformed values and ask for a lesser sentence, these leverages in the justice system should not be an advantage for any defendant. Because the opioid crisis is very real, there is a powerful message that needs to be sent out right now. In Canada, we use case law to determine a sentence. At every trial, we are setting precedent each time a lesser sentence is handed down, making it easier for the next defendant and harder for the victims. This was a senseless, preventable act carried out in the most reckless and careless way. There must be greater repercussions. There must be a heavier onus placed on those who take another life into their own hands. I encourage everyone watching and reading this to make this an election issue, to write your local MLA, send an email to the provincial and federal Minister of Justices. These light sentences are not acceptable and are an embarrassment to the victims. Kiera's sentence of 1 year with 2 years probation is not enough. Devon's life deserves more than this. Devon deserves more than someone still citing that she truly doesn't feel responsible and doesn't believe Devon would want her to take full responsibility. Those are powerful words for her to even allow herself to say. Devon can no longer speak for himself. She has not been a voice for him over this period of time, and she certainly does not have the right to speak for him right now. Devon would have wanted to live. Devon deserved better. Devon deserved life. Thank you.
For Castanet News in Penticton, I'm Casey Richardson.